the government came out with this solicitation here for one single day. That's right. If you take a look here, you can see that the response deadline is today, September 23rd by 5 p.m. EST, and it came out yesterday about 22 minutes before 5. So a single day. And we're going to actually take a look at this solicitation and why I think this one is a pretty good one to pursue. We're going to go over the requirements, what we need to be on the lookout for, what needs to be addressed in the quotation, and then just kind of our mind meld or methodology in this one. And we can see here that this is in support of the National Guard. And really for Ubiquiti Networks, this is a maker, a vendor that supplies networking equipment, wireless routers, things like that, not only for home, but businesses, including small businesses. And this one is a set aside for small businesses. So this one is definitely up our alley. But let's first take a look at a high level glance of the RFP. We see here highlighted, this is issued under a short of award authority. So the funds aren't really available just yet. But this one here, actually, I'm going to show you in the next attachment kind of why that is as well. But they're highlighting 100% small business set aside. And these are the different CLAN or line items. These, of course, Ubiquiti 24 port power over the Ethernet switches. These are the Wi-Fi access points from Ubiquiti. And this is an aggregation switch, up to 4 of those. And these are the small form factor pluggable, the modules, the SFPs, and one Ubiquiti Dream Machine Pro Max router. And the government specifies that they can order up to this amount. So that's what the quote will be based off of. And then the destination is going to be here. And then this section will include those instructions, but each of these needs to, at a minimum, be included in the organization's quote. You see basic things that we kind of know, like EI, 10, cage code, contractor's legal name, if there's any payment terms, net 210, 215, et cetera, for discounts, and then, et cetera, et cetera. Keep going on, and we can see that this one is discussing if there's going to be anyone that wants to protest it. This again is the information for where to do that. Basis of award, these 3 criteria. The third one, past performance, is a basic pass or fail there that the government may consider things such as CPARs. Going upwards, technical acceptability. The proposed items must match all identified brand names. It's not like a technical formal write-up. This is just a quotation, so it'd be tough to do. And then price is going to be most likely the #1 factor in this one. I'm pretty sure of that. And the instructions to the offerers here. And so we'll fast forward all the way really to this quote sheet. And that's where we can see here, this needs to be included as an attachment within the quote. Basic information again with some check boxes of whether the organization is registered in SAM.gov, small business affiliation, other socioeconomic classifications. And then this is where, per unit price, you're going to need to make sure that they show here that price should include all costs. If shipping is going to be a separate line item, you would then put that on line item number 6 with the lead time here. And then, of course, do the math, multiply your unit price by 25 to get the extended price, so forth and so on. Add those numbers up in this last column, and there's your total price. So not telling you anything that you might not know. Attachment number 2, this is the justification review document. The important thing to note here, if we scroll down, is that to promote competition, the requirement was previously posted on GSA eBuy under 2 separate RFQs, both restricted to small businesses. Each posting received over 20 vendor responses, demonstrating a strong level of market interest in fulfilling the requirement. And that one's key here. That's actually pretty important because, to be quite honest, there's certain vendors such as Cisco, Palo Alto, things like that, that require you to go through a distributor. But Ubiquiti is one of those because of the way they license and warrant their software. There's not these extra, I won't say upsells, but different things that are proprietary to the organization. It's really, you get the product with the built-in licensing, and then you get that warranty. Typically, the manufacturer will give you the 2 years. So This one is really ideal, this vendor, to be fair and open, kind of not just on like a different, procurement like GSA or something like that. So the last attachment, these are your clauses, the provisions and clauses. So definitely need to go through this, but I won't say as always, but each of these is going to be or can be filled out in your SAM.gov registration. So really taking that all into account, this is a high level without the figures of kind of what organization look with. We got a simple, sleek title page here. And again, we just specify who this is being submitted to. And then just reiterating some of those things that were required, hitting the price, discount terms, noting that for line item 6 that we don't need that because each of those in 1 through 5 is going to include the shipping, each of those line items. Just more about the organization. They explicitly noted this was the minimum things to put in there. And then the delivery 30 days after receipt of order. And then the warranty terms, again, the manufacturer will provide 24 months from reseller that we'll be purchasing this from. And then just a simple signature and date and understanding the requirements and our organization's compliance with that. And then, of course, add it to the end, that quote sheet, and then we will insert our prices there. So again, this one is kind of, I won't say nothing simple or whatnot, but reading through those clauses, ensuring that we have the capability to purchase from a reseller and then go after this one. Definitely seems like let's just put our best effort out there, adding our margin on top. So that's kind of like one of those that I just really wanted to go over. If you see these, not just because it was one day, which truthfully will limit the amount of competition. Some folks, if they didn't know this was coming out or don't see it for a day, like it severely limits the number of applicants. So why not throw our name in the hat? So just wanted to really take a few minutes to go over that. And hopefully maybe this walkthrough kind of helped walk you through kind of the mental approach. Didn't want to make this a 30-minute video, but just spend a few minutes to kind of show and demonstrate how to really pursue an opportunity just like this one. I want to thank each and every one of you again, always for rocking here with us. Definitely wishing each of you the best as this fiscal year winds down, and definitely keep it rolling into the next one. But until next time, stay safe, take care of yourselves. Peace.